Oh, I got it upside down. There we go. All right, Tory. Good to see a Fresno face here at the Super Bowl, right? I know you wish you'd be playing right now, but I got to imagine you're excited to be here with the team. Really great rookie season. How does it feel to just be here at this venue?
Yeah, it's a blessing, you know, especially coming from a small town like Fresno. You know, I'm happy to be living the dreams of, you know, those young kids, and just happy to be here. So, you know, just truly grateful to the men above, and, you know, I'm happy to put those smiles on, you know, people's faces back down in Fresno. So, you know, shout out Fresno.
You had some great moments before the injury, of course. How are you feeling this season, you know, kind of finding your way, especially with this awesome wide receiver unit?
Yeah, you know, it's great to be in a room like that. You know, Cooper Kupp and, you know, Jackson, you know, they all, you know, been that key role model and, you know, just example to me, and, you know, just being that sponge to go out there and just taking, you know, what they have and just trying to model, you know, some of my pieces off of theirs, and you know, just taking everything in, you know, just enjoying the moment and just getting better day by day. So, you know, I keep being, you know, behind them, learning from them, and, you know, can only make myself better.
Rehab going well for you?
Oh yeah, you know, it's going pretty good. You know, like I said, just going day by day. I'm excited to be here, and, you know, I'm looking forward to the game, and, you know, trying to, you know, going out there to get this win, and, you know, just putting on for Fresno for real. So
for sure, man. Hey, and you're in California, right? Nice to be here in the sunshine, you know, the Golden State, you know.
Oh yeah.
I talked to some of the Patriots before. Some guys from Cali got them out to a taco trucker there. Now I know you know some taco truck stuff, so like, tell me about your taco order. Are you trying to teach the guys a little bit of the way of the tacos here?
Man, you know, I'm more, when it comes to tacos, I'm more of the asada kind of tacos. You know, I get everything on mine. I'm not real picky. I feel like you got to get the cilantro, onions, and all that on there. I feel like that brings that true, you know, that Mexican flavor to it. You know, I love my taco trucks. You know, back in Fresno, and, you know, we even got a couple good ones out there in Seattle.
Okay.
You know, it's surprising, but we got some out there, and, you know, I feel like, you know, you gotta have everything on the taco. That's the best order right there. If I'm going to quesadilla, I will go with the little the El Pastor. You know, spicy little pork in there. So, you know, I like to enjoy both of those.
You got the salsa spicy?
Oh yeah, I go with the avocado, like the avocado green salsa, and then I go with the green mild salsa. Those are my go-to. The red ones be a little too spicy for me, but
there you go.
Those two right there, those be right on the.
Lastly, you're just soaking it in. You know, just what is it like? Are you? How much are you going to try to just remember being here in the atmosphere, and of course when you want to be here next year too?
Oh yeah, you know, I'm trying to, you know, just taking everything. You know, this is the goal. You know, the ultimate dream of every, you know, kid's dream of, you know, dreaming to be at the Super Bowl and to be in the Super Bowl. You know, and, you know, I'm cherishing every moment, and this is like, you know, more light and fuel to you know, work my way back to another one, and, you know, just kind of, you know, going into the off season, that this is what I want to, you know, have at the top of my mind of getting back to this, you know, getting back to this position right here. So.
For sure, it'll be a great addition next year too.
Thank you.
Tory, good luck on the rehab.